Hey there, Krypton fans, and welcome to Screen Rant. I'm Greg Elliott, your super host on Super Shows. And how about that Krypton finale, huh? Well, now that the Civil War is over and as the show moves beyond General Zod, it's starting to look more and more like the world of DC Comics, which is great in my opinion. There are totally spoilers ahead for the Season 2 finale, so make sure you've seen it before you watch any more of this video. Due to the show's inclusion of multiple Superman villains and the obvious importance of the Man of Steel to its original premise, Krypton has always kind of had that DC Universe vibe to it. But when Brainiac was defeated and Superman was erased from the timeline in the Season 1 finale, priorities shifted to Zod's rise to power, and Krypton started creating its own continuity, which was essentially one without Superman. The Season 2 closer wrapped up the civil war between Zod and the rebels, and in the penultimate episode of the season, Kem's sacrifice and the destruction of Thor cost Zod his greatest weapon, Doomsday, giving the rebels a significant boost. And I don't think I'm alone when I say, damn, Doomsday is just brutal in this show. It's not often you get to see a guy's head get squished on cable TV. Okay, so back on track. In the finale, Seg and Zod get into a fight, and with some help from Lyta, they use Black Mercy to trap him in a dream of his perfect life. Now, defeating Zod is great, don't get me wrong, but despite all the pain and misery he brought to Krypton, he did save it from its original fate. But now that he's gone, the planet is once again doomed, just as it was in the comics, so that's something to deal with. And let's talk about Brainiac. We learn in the finale that he knows about Earth's yellow sun's effect on Kryptonians, and he intends to take baby jor-el there to become, quote, a god among men. Now, this would effectively make jor-el the equivalent of Superman, albeit one that is under Brainiac's control. If and when we do get a Season 3, I imagine saving jor-el and thwarting Brainiac are going to be a big part of it. Now, Lobo hasn't been seen since Episode 3, but he returns after finding out Brainiac is still alive, and he agrees to help Seg get his son back in exchange for some information. It does look like the main man has more to do on Krypton before he gets his own show, so I imagine we'll see him again. And don't forget about Doomsday. Jaina and Dev discover while searching the debris of Thor that Doomsday is still alive but frozen in ice, strongly suggesting that they're not done with him quite yet, which is good because, as I said, he's badass in this show and I definitely want to see more of him. We've also got a great throwback in the finale where Adam Strange finally gets his classic red costume from the comics. Val-el hooks him up with an exoskeleton to fix his paralysis, which just so happens to also come with a jetpack, which, as we know, is a big part of his comic book look. And then, when Nyssa uses the Zeta beam to go to Rand, she sees men with wings flying above her, which just might bear a strong resemblance to the people of Thanagar, the home planet of Hawkman. Yeah, showrunner Cameron Welsh has said in the past that he wants the show to explore more planets, including Thanagar, so let's hope that we get to see it in the next season. And one last thing, shortly before seeing the Thanagarians, Nyssa sees an Omega symbol painted on a rock. Now, while that's all we get in the episode, there's a good chance it has something to do with the Omega Men, a cosmic team of superheroes that first appeared in Green Lantern 141 in June 1981. Cameron Cuff did tweet back in 2018 that the Omega Men do exist in Krypton's world, so it's a strong possibility the world of Krypton is about to get a whole lot bigger. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. Little by little, they are bringing in more stuff from the comics, so let's put good vibes out into the universe and hope that we do get a Season 3 of Krypton. I hope you enjoyed this episode and this breakdown. I'm Greg Elliott, and I'll see you next time. Adios.